Okay, we're in Big Bend National Park, and as Philip, who's videoing me right now, just said a little bit ago, we have found BFE. It does exist. It's here, and if this place exists, I'm sure there's going to be some shit out here that, you know, we're going to find as well. Hopefully, we'll get some good video and stuff, and maybe find maybe some UFO footage, but we're going to be at the haunted silver mines, which are going to be just up the road, where they used to mine for quicksilver. So we'll check it out and see what we find.
We're looking for a spot to go do some UFO watching. But it's just so pretty out here. But I want to go ahead and walk back down because it's a long way down there.
Yeah, the mines are over here to our right.
Is there writing on the wall or what?
No, I see some black marks. Scorch marks, maybe? Or is that just a part of the rock formation?
There's no telling.
Is my camera making that sound? Try to autofocus.
Do you hear that voice?
Is that you?
No, it's not me.
Hello?
I'm getting some radiation over here.
There's somebody out here with us? Make a noise for us or talk to us. I hear voices. You hear that?
It's like a woman crying.
I'm going to do some long exposures, no flash, with the camera, see what I can pick up.
All right, Eddie.
What's up?
So last night, around 2 o'clock, I was sleeping in the top bunk, and I happened to look out the window. And through the trees, there's trees maybe about 60 yards away, and I saw this amber yellowish light in the trees, and I thought it was a camper. So I looked out there. This light turned on, turned off, turned on again for another minute or two, turned off, turned back on. I thought it was a flashlight. Just kept on looking at the window looking for campers. Didn't think anything about it this morning. Until this morning, I got up and looked outside the window, and I looked at the trees, and I noticed that there's no way it could have been a camper because it would have been about 20 feet off the ground. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to go out there and take a look and see if we can see anything. Okay, well, I saw the light right of that no parking sign in the first gnarly looking tree, the dark brown tree right there. So when I happened to look out the window this morning just to get, you know, just try to figure out where it was. See, it seemed kind of high now. It seems maybe like 15, 20 feet off the ground. And I initially thought it was a camper. Because from in the dark, you couldn't see a thing. It's dark out here, really, really, really dark out here. I don't know if there's any insects that big to produce a light like that. It kind of looked like a flashlight, a regular flashlight beam. Good circle. I don't think there's any insects out here right now. It's too cold. Well, we were walking down the trail and we ran into this. Looks like someone is selling art from Mexico. We ran into a guy on a horseback yesterday, and he was selling walking sticks. There's a sign here that says art for sale. Walking stick $6, and then the prices for these little trinkets. These people that leave it behind are pretty trustworthy, but this is some really nice art they got here. This walking stick has rattlesnake on it, and these other ones have cactus and it's like cardinal and a cactus. This is really nice artwork. Roadrunner, cactus, some other insects on here. This is really nice.
We had heard about some pictographs, and we happened to find some, and there's some right up here. Don't know what it says, but this is the first bit that we've come across, so we're still exploring a little bit. Is there anybody here with us right now? What is your name?
¿Puedes hablar con nosotros? ¿Cómo te llamas?
All right, we've asked a few questions. We're going to listen back and see if we've caught anything. Okay, we haven't caught anything on here yet.
Hey, we're still here in Big Bend National Park, and we pulled over to enjoy the sights of the mountains. And I took 5 steps away from the road and found not only marijuana, but heroin as well. Some crazy stuff here along the border.
Drugs.
We're here at Big Bend National Park. We came out here to do some sky watching, and it was a really fun trip.
We captured some UFOs on the camera, and we also had, I had experience at the Tusos Mountain Lodge. We were sitting down having lunch and happened to look out the window, and I saw a white orb shoot from right to left into some mountains, but unfortunately I was not filming at the time, so we did not capture that.
Had a great time out here with everybody. Yeah, it was a good time.
You know what I thought was incredible though was the flashes that we were seeing in the sky. When we did see, you know, those UFO type craft that were going over that we couldn't identify. We know they weren't planes, but yet when they flashed, it was such a bright flash. I mean, it was just incredible.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, that right there was probably the kicker for me that really caught my attention, was these bright flashes. I mean, you see satellites and things like that going over all night long, but these flashes of light that took place, and these bright objects that are moving, these orb-like objects, you know, that are moving across the film. I mean, it was incredible. And I mean, the sky out here is so clear that it really made for an interesting sky watch that night.
Sure did.
Yeah.